Hey everyone, Sycra here, and today I want to show you a game I used to play with my students to get them better at seeing values. So I'm just going to make a new document in Photoshop, and you can use any program as long as it has a color slider. So in Photoshop, if you don't have the color sliders, press F6, or you could go up here, Window, Color. And then you'll want this grayscale slider. Your thing might be set to RGB or HSB or something. Just go in the top right corner and switch it to grayscale. Now what you want to do is select your pencil tool, and if it's the reason I'm using pencil and not brush is because pencil means it's gonna be 100% opacity pretty much, as long as this is at 100% opacity, and there's not going to be any variation in opacity or pen pressure or anything like that I have to worry about. So now this requires 2 or more people, but what you have is one person who will be picking values, and then the other people cannot look while this is happening. And I like to do 5, so one person will go ahead and pick 5 values. It can be any values on this grayscale thing, just pick it at random, and then they call over and then reset it to 0, and then they call over the other person, and then the other person has to look at this and then try and match the value as best as they can. So try and do this quick, so I might not be 100% accurate, and you can take your time to adjust the value. It's not a problem, you know. If you think it's too light or dark, just adjust it until you think it's about right. It's way too dark, and actually it's better to eyeball it and adjust it here, because then you're training your eye a bit better. I still think that's too dark, but anyway, okay, so let's say these are my best guesses. Then what you do is you have a separate piece of paper, but I'll just do it on the screen here so it's easier to see, and then you score it. So each person gets scored, and this would be the first round, and I use your eyedropper, and if you still have your pencil selected, just hold down Alt and it turns to the eyedropper, or you could just select the eyedropper tool, and then you select the value. So this is 82 and this one's 83, so I was off by 1. This is 51, this is 51, so 0. This is 70, this is 71, so I was off by 1. This is 12, this is 12, so I was off by 0. A bit easier to see. And this is 69, and this is 74, so I was off by 5. So okay, so my total score is 7. So it's just like golf, where the lower the score, the better. And that's it. That's pretty much it. So then it would be the other person's turn, and they try and get the values, and whoever, you know, you do this for a few rounds, but whoever has the better score wins, which is the lower score. And what you're doing is, it's kind of fun. I mean, this might not be the most fun game in the world, but it's pretty fun, and you're still learning how to see values better, and I found this is probably the most effective way of significantly improving your ability to see values.